talk all things running, I'm going to go through 4 of my running favourites in this week's video. Just in case you are new to my channel, a little bit of background on me as to why I have been making running content on YouTube. Hello, my name is Lucy and I've been on a running and weight loss journey since February 2020. Back then I weighed 230 pounds and I couldn't run for more than 30 seconds at one time. I looked online to try and find an honest, relatable runner, someone who had been in the exact same situation as me, gone through the exact same struggles as me, and came out the other end to become the runner that I'd only dreamt of being. I needed to see someone just like me actually achieve it, so I knew it really was possible for me. Unfortunately, I never did come across that honest, relatable, overweight runner. To cut an extremely long story short, I've lost a lot of weight and I've ran a lot of miles, so I've decided to create the content that I needed to see way back then, and to be fair, still do need to see. So if you are in need of a virtual running buddy, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Let's get into this video because I get to talk all things running and running favourites. Out of 4 of these items, I've had 2 people ask me about 2 of them previously. I'm going to answer those questions while I'm showing. I'm going to start off with leggings. This is one of the things that I was asked about. In a previous video of mine, I had a comment left asking me about support for my tummy and how I go about that. I can't remember exactly the word of the comment, but basically the person said that they had a cesarean and they are worried about the support of their tummy. Now, I actually ended up having to go through an emergency cesarean with my daughter, and I also naturally carry weight around my stomach area as well. So that was a definite issue for me, especially at the beginning when I was at my heaviest. Even now, I focus on that because I have found what is comfortable with my stomach and running. When I very first started running, I was just using an old pair of leggings that I had in the drawer that I just always had for years and years and years. And there wasn't really anything special about them. They were just old leggings. They were tight because I was bigger wearing them then than I was when I bought them previously, but they just weren't supportive at all. They just didn't have that compression, if you like. I'm trying to, yeah, it just didn't feel right. It was just not comfortable to run in. Fast forward some time and I found a company called Gymshark. Now, they are a humongous company, so I doubt I'm introducing them to you at this moment in time, but I've fallen in love with their leggings. But there is a specific part of the legging that I have fallen in love with, and it is this part, the band. Now, these leggings that I'm showing you here are, I have written it down because I knew I would forget. Vital Seamless 2.0 is the leggings that I'm holding. These bands on these leggings, or these shorts, because I believe that they do top, shorts, leggings, the whole shebang. The band on these are the best ones that I've tried. They suck you in and keep you in place to the point where whenever I've ran with these bands on these leggings or shorts, I have not thought about my stomach at all. It's completely taken away any issue I've had on a run. It's just kept me in place, kept me comfortable, and I'm able just to focus on running and not be self-conscious and uncomfortable. So yeah, these bands, you can see on like how tight they are. They are phenomenal. 10 out of 10. These are really, really good. I also have some more examples. So this is the shorts that I wore for my ultra marathon. You can see I've gone again for the band. This one isn't as tight. I don't know, so this is the seamless ones. I don't know what these ones are called, but they still have the band, they're still supportive, they're not as tight, but these are really pricey. To be fair, they're all really pricey. I've never bought anything from Gymshark outright. I've waited for a sale every time. But just in case you wanted to try them, just so you know, these work just as well as these ones, but these, I would give these comfort wise 10 out of 10. These I would give them 9 out of 10. So there's not a lot in it, right? And I also have this style in leggings. I don't wear these as often because I'm not too keen on the colour, but I'm just talking about the band here. They have like a gradual colour change, but this also has the band. So I've always gone for the ones with these bands. But like I said before, those leggings are very expensive. Even in the sale, they can still be very expensive. I believe whenever I've had a pair of these, it's either been like a Christmas gift or they've been discounted to like £20. I would pay I have paid £20 for these. At full price, I would struggle to justify it. Does that make sense? So because of that, background story to these, I'm just putting these the right way. These are my basically every run shorts. I am always in these. If you watch my Run With Me's, sometimes I've flashed to show that I'm wearing shorts. It's always these, every time. Storm. It always is these that I'm wearing. They are incredible. Now, like I was saying, I learned about the band to look for. I was in Primark. There's a backstory to these shorts. I was in Primark in 2022. I was shopping for an upcoming Walt Disney World holiday with my family, and I had no shorts, and I found these in Primark for £2 each. I looked at them and I thought, these look like really good cycling shorts for a holiday, and they have the band. So I bought like 4 of them because they were £2 each. These survived the holiday. They were fantastic. They were comfortable. The band was brilliant. I got them in a small, even though I'm not a small person. I wanted that band to, you know, be comfortable. I came back from that holiday and I realised I could probably run in these, thinking they're not going to last very long. It's now 2025 and these are still my go-to. They have not eased up. They've not loosened up. They've not had any holes in them. They are fantastic. Fantastic. The only thing that's changed with these is you can no longer see the writing, so I have to like really check to see which way round it goes. There you go, to see which way I have to put them on. And for £2, yeah, so basically look out for the band, because you might find something golden like this. Because the reason I mentioned that they've stayed really nice and kept really nice is I have my Gymshark leggings here, and every single pair needs repairing. There, I have another pair here. There, and the shorts as well that I wore for my ultra. Can you see? There, they all in the same spot every single time, eventually end up with holes in. These have been going for years and I've had absolutely no issues whatsoever. The £2, and if you paid full price, I don't know how, like 35-40 potentially. Just saying. It's the band, okay? That was a long clip, but it's the band. Next up is my watch. Now, I run with a Garmin Forrunner 55, and it's, I believe at the time that I bought it, years ago, probably like 3 years ago, at the time I think it was like the basic model. For me, I only really need the basic model. They can do like so many things. You could spend as much money as you want. You can get the all singing and dancing ones that have like the roots on the watch. I know my husband has a really good one. I'm not too sure what one he has, but he does his 100 milers with them and he has routes calculated on his watch. It's all fancy, but for me, I absolutely don't need that. I just need the basics. I need to know how far I'm going, how fast I'm going at the given time as well, my heart rate, all of the basic stuff. It also gives me some suggestions as well for workouts that I could be doing on that given day. Garmin gives you predicted finishing time. Anyway, there's loads of things on there, but the reason I wanted to mention my watch as one of my running favorites is because one of the comments I had recently was asking me about motivation. I think that the watch is motivating. For me, I wouldn't be able to train like I do without my watch. Before I had a watch, I had a treadmill at home and I was just taking a picture on my iPad of how far I'd gone at that day, just so I could know next time how far I went last time. And other than that, it didn't really mean much. But now I don't have the treadmill and I'm out and about running outside every time. I feel like does it motivate me? I don't think it motivates me. I just think it helps me. It helps me get out there and know all of the admin. It's just, you know, that little bit on your wrist which is telling you how you're doing, how far you're going. For me, it's the pure basics. I wouldn't say it necessarily motivates me to go out and run. It's just something that really does help me understand how I'm doing. I can track my progress. But I guess since starting to run outside rather than just being at home on the treadmill, the watch was a lot more motivating for me outside than it was on the treadmill, because I did end up with an Apple Watch when I first started eventually, and when I was doing my treadmill runs with that, it really didn't make much of a difference because I had all the details I needed on the treadmill itself, but once it came to running outside, it's been a lot more helpful outside. It's more motivating outside than it is on a treadmill indoors. Let's move on to vests. Now, I have seen online there's a few controversial opinions about running vests and how there's something called the running vest police, where if you haven't gone a certain distance or you don't run a certain distance, you shouldn't wear a running vest. I don't agree with that in the slightest. I think you can wear whatever you want. For me, a running vest takes away the stress of needing to buy loads of clothes with extra things on the list. So at the moment, the only thing on my list when it comes to leggings, again, or shorts, is the band. I want the band. But if I have to want the band and a pocket and a zip, it all gets a little bit too much, and those things they're just not out there. I've looked for it previously and it's just not out there. So a running vest that will carry my phone, my keys, my camera if I'm taking an extra camera, gels if I need gels for that run, a water if I need a bottle of water for that run. And also, I do have running jackets with zips pockets as well, but having things in your pockets while you're running, it bouncing around, isn't comfortable as well. So even if you're just going for a 5k run, you need to take your phone, your keys, and let's say you need a drink, why would you not put a vest on to facilitate that easily? Blows my mind. But a running vest is definitely part of my running favourites. I do sometimes go without a running vest. When I swap it out, it will be for something that is similar to a running vest, if you like. I need something to carry my key and my phone, so I'll just go with a little pouch around my waist. But if I need a drink, I will take a running vest. Now this one is a Salomon running vest. These are ridiculously expensive, but it is the most comfortable running vest I've ever run in. The reason we have these is my husband runs 100 milers. He needs all of this. To be honest, he needs more than this. When he's packed it for 100 miler, it's like doubled in size and it's just full of stuff. I will take this if I need a drink, my keys, whatever. And if I have a jacket on and I need to take the jacket off, it can just go in the back. Simple. I don't have to worry, it's just all there. Another option for a running vest, which I also love running in, it's one of the most comfortable running vests. It is a true strap running vest. Now, for full transparency, there is a link in my description below. I am an affiliate with this company. All that means is if you buy something on the website through my link, they have an account set up for me and I will earn a couple pennies from that purchase. But honestly, the most important thing and the reason I agreed to this with them is that I can give you 10% with the code LucyShaw10 on their website. I believe it only works on individual items, not on bundles. And this running vest is a running vest that I run in often and I love. You can have your key attached to you, and look, this is like the most gimmicky thing I've got in running and I love it. You can attach your key onto here, fold it in and tuck it in. There is a little pouch in here for it to go in. It is secure. If you've seen some of my videos, I have dropped keys in the past. There's also another pouch here, perfect for a gel. Actually, I was about to say, and a doggy poo bag. There's one in there. And you can have your phone in the pouch, and inside the pouch you can still use your phone. You can still touch the screen, pick a song, whatever it is. And there is a pocket on the inside as well, just to fit anything extra. I have put extra poo bags in there before. You could put gels in there. There isn't anywhere to have a drink, but if I know that I'm going to need a drink, then I'll go ahead and I'll get the Salomon for that. So there's 3 different styles there. There's this one, which is more for like if I just want to go for a run with my phone. I don't tend to film that much with true strap. Or again, this one, if I don't want anything on me and I'm just going to be free. Or I've got this one which will come in handy for every single run. It ticks all the boxes for every single run. We're now coming to my favourite, my absolute favourite, which is Conqueror Challenges, and they are a virtual challenge company. They create amazing, stunning medals. Most recently, they've been coming up with some themed IPs. At the moment, I'm running the Harry Potter virtual challenges. My husband gifted it to me for being his support crew for his 10 ultra marathons in 10 days. As part of that bundle when it first came out, it came with a medal holder. So I've got that on the wall and I'm obsessed. I absolutely love it, I'm obsessed. Virtual running challenges, if you hadn't heard of them before, there's quite a few companies out there, but I started using it for the beginning of my running journey and I absolutely adored them ever since, and I still use them to this day, is Conqueror Challenges. What they have is they have lots of different challenges available, and they're all themed. You basically go through and you pick the challenge that you want to do. There's so many. You can do short ones or longer ones. They have an app as well. You can track your progress, and there's basically a route on the app that you need to run through. So let's say you've started a challenge and you've started the Harry Potter challenge, and it's a 75-mile medal that you're going to be earning. Every time you go for a run, click those miles and type it into the app, and you'll move further along on the route, and it will count it down. Specifically for the Harry Potter one, there's loads of different things that you can collect on the way. There's you can collect house points every month. The house will win the house cup, depending on what house you've decided to go in. There's collectible cards as well that you can go through, and there's also behind the scenes magic, or behind the magic, where they go through some of the behind the scenes parts of filming for the Harry Potter film that you are currently running on. There's also a part of the route where you reach and you have to catch the golden snitch, and you need to run a certain amount of distance from 48 hours after you've got there. If you do it, if you put it in the app and you've done the distance, then you earn 150 points for your house. And there's also like quizzes and things on there, so it's really, really good, especially for me, someone who, I mean, I'm actually unintentionally surrounded and wearing Harry Potter right now, but for someone like me, it's just so much fun. It just brings a really, really fun element to my running. And also, to be honest, like Harry Potter IP Conqueror Challenges aside, just having my everyday runs mean something, contribute to something physically. So yes, I'm training for Manchester Marathon at the moment, and all of my runs mean something. They are all contributing to something, but it's very, very satisfying, and it feels, you can like visually see that it is going towards something with the app. It makes me celebrate my everyday runs a little bit more. You can actually connect your Garmin or your Strava to the Conquerors Challenges app. So every time you've done your run, as soon as it's on Garmin, as soon as it's on Strava, it will automatically transfer. I like to physically type it in, so I haven't connected mine, but I love it when I've come back from a run and then I remember, oh, the miles I've just done, I can put them on my app, and I get really excited, and it's just something to celebrate that run. And it is a company that I used at the very beginning of my journey. I was on the treadmill and I did one of the challenges the first time. It took me 2 weeks, and I did 20 miles on the treadmill in 2 weeks, and I got the medal, and it was just so amazing. Just being able to type it out on the app and work towards a medal, like, it just was incredible. Now, they did send out some emails, and this is for everybody. This isn't just me on YouTube talking about them, so they've given this to me. This is for every single person who uses it. I've had these emails months ago, and I had a reminder one at the beginning of the year. And I thought, do you know what? I should probably mention this to you guys, because you might not know anyone else that uses Conqueror Challenges. So just in case you do, everyone who has an account, they have a link that they can send to their friends and family. If you are new and you've never used Conqueror's Challenge before, and you use that link, you get 10% off your first challenge. And then the person whose link you used, if 2 people have signed up and got their 10%, that person whose link that was used will get a free challenge on their account. So what I've done is, the link that they emailed me at the beginning of the year, I'm gonna leave that in the description down below. But I feel like I've just sat down and rambled on. I've got no real memory of anything that I've said. I've got to go through all of this and edit this video. It's going to take me a while. But that's it for this week's video, guys. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and make sure to hit the subscribe button for more content, and I will see you guys soon for some more updates. Bye, guys.